Hello everybody, Super Scourge 300 here, doing a solo commentary this time because, well, I was going to bring along Super Shadow 2099 and Blue Inferno 95 into this, but considering I just found out what it entails, this new information, I just figured it just couldn't wait. It's too substantial to wait, so I think I'll do this commentary solo, and they can join me in the next one. And I hope you all don't mind. What I'm referring to is, of course, JM7, JQ Mission 7, and the appearance of legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly. I did a commentary on this not too long ago with my co-hosts Super Shadow and Blue Inferno, where we discussed the anime trailer that was revealed, the lead-up to JM8, which will be Omega Shenron, and ultimately the finale of the JQ Mission series. Just recently, the website, the Dragon Ball Heroes website, has had an update, and this is the news that I found most substantial because I only learned about it about a couple hours ago, and I think it's been out for roughly a day now. And upon going on the site, I realized just what it was. The site has now been updated, and there is information relating to JM7. There is new screenshots. There is new artwork of legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly, looking awesome. The actual release date of JM7, I believe, has been revealed. From what I can tell, it does appear to be coming out on the 13th of November, but it's also seemed one of the pages on the site makes reference to the 15th of November as well, so somewhere in between the 13th and the 15th should be the release of JQ Mission 7, and ultimately we'll be seeing gameplay on YouTube of Super Saiyan 4 Broly, which I continuously search for on a daily basis. I've been wondering where JM7 actually is, and now I know the actual release, which isn't far off considering I'm recording this on the 1st of November. We only have another 12 days, and by the time this is edited, it'll probably be on YouTube in like, I don't know, about the 3rd of November or something, I don't know. So it's not far off. Now, in terms of what's actually on the site, and you'll be seeing screenshots on the screen to go along with what I'm saying, there is a lot of very, very interesting things worth noting. I'm actually scrolling through it right now. For one, the entirety of the mission seems to focus on the events of the first Broly movie, because in a lot of the screenshots, Paragus is present, and I actually did see a screenshot not too long ago showing the form of Great Ape Broly, or Golden Uzaru Broly, which has been revealed, and looking fucking boss, considering it's something I've wanted for a long time. And in that same screenshot, you could see the character icon for not only Great Ape Broly, but also Paragus. So somewhere in JM7 there'll probably be that mission where you fight Golden Uzaru Broly along with Paragus. I don't know if maybe Paragus turns him into a Great Ape, or what the actual cutscene will be when he transforms or comes into the stage, I don't know. But in terms of the JM7 missions, for those of you who haven't seen like the gameplay, on the arcade screen, when you select the mission, it sort of goes into a chain, like a series of missions, one after the other, that you have to complete in a very sort of Raging Blast 2 Galaxy mission style. You go along, you fight certain foes until you eventually reach like the final boss, if you will. In some of these screenshots, you can actually see, very surprisingly, one of the minions. I don't actually know the name of them. I'm going to say the slave workers from the first Broly movie, the one that were, for example, that one that was whipping the old man, and the daughter was trying to protect him. They're like green and have like pointy faces and face masks on, and they were working for Paragus on New Vegeta. They are now actually in the game as characters, as playable characters. It appears that there are two different types of them, because in one of the icons I can see a very wide-eyed one with a blue crustacean on its head, and also a much more thinner-faced one with purple colouring on it as well. So it seems like there are two different types of these these slave driver races. So that's quite interesting. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised considering we've seen like really random shit like the robots from the giant, from the Big Getty Star from the Return of Cooler movie, and they were in the game, and that was fucking surprising when I first saw that, so I shouldn't really be surprised that these creatures are in it as well. I actually wanted these not too long ago. I thought, wouldn't it be interesting if they were in the game, and there you go. Heroes surprising me as always. It looks like there are different... I don't know if it's going to cover the events of Second Coming at all, because it seems like one of the... it seems to be focusing solely on the background. Okay, I'll just put it this way: the background of the arcade machine, which you know is the backdrop to the actual mission selection screen. On the first one, it shows like a green Earth, everything's fine. There's a picture of legendary Super Saiyan Broly. The second picture shows New Vegeta with Comet Komori approaching, and a picture of legendary Super Saiyan 3 Broly, and the third picture shows Dying Earth, which is a new stage, with a picture of legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly, which is what we saw in some of the earlier gameplay. Also, in that last one, some of the missions that appear alongside him appear to be a fight with Bio Broly, legendary Super Saiyan 3 Broly, among other things. So it seems like as you progress through the missions, you go into, like, I don't know, different areas and different fights or something like that. It's an entirely new mission, so... that's not even the half of it. I'm not even scratching the surface. There's all sorts of new, like, rare cards that I won't go into. You can check them out yourself on the site, or they can be put on the screen now, or links in the description. It doesn't really matter. Another interesting fact is that I was wondering where this guy was, because considering this is Jakuryu mission, this is the Shadow Dragon, Evil Dragon mission, I was doing a head count of the dragons we've had thus far, and this guy was missing. I am, of course, referring to U Sinlong, which is Rage Shenron, for those of you who don't know, the 5-star Shadow Dragon, which is very odd because not only does he look like a chubby pterodactyl, but he's actually, in the context of Dragon Ball GT, he was like one of the weakest Shadow Dragons, so I don't know why they would leave him this fucking late. They could have easily put a much more badass dragon in this mission, alongside Broly, of all people. And once again, these Shadow Dragons seem to be taking a backseat to some of the other characters. They're just sort of there along for the ride. Metacooler Core is a great example, with Haze Shenron showing up for no fucking reason at the end of the trailer. But Rage Shenron is accompanying legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly in JM7. And for those of you who've seen GT, Rage Shenron was actually the shortest dragon. He was the most tiniest... I mean, we saw Neutron Shenron, I believe his name is. He has a giant form, obviously. But you see, his first form is actually in the game as well, and he's very, very small. I'm pretty sure that Rage is smaller than him. He barely even reaches, like, Goku's knees. Like, he's very small, but he does have a giant form because he uses an electrical slime technique to build himself a giant body. I don't know if that might be the intro cutscene when you fight him. I can't imagine his first form being playable, but I can imagine his giant form being like a summon or a boss. That much is a certain. And he was the Shadow Dragon of Electricity. So depending on what moves he'll have, his intro will probably be him coming down in a bolt of lightning and then creating his body out of the pink slime. And then you have to fight him, and that's pretty much the gist of it. Nothing special, but it's just good to see that they didn't forget him. Because I was quite shocked the other day to find out that he was nowhere to be found in any of the JMs. I thought they'd actually missed him out, like they'd fucked up or something. So it's good to see that they haven't. I don't know why I even remotely thought they fucked up. It is Dragon Ball Heroes. They don't fuck up on anything. One final thing, probably the greatest, most drastic piece of information which made me really want to do this commentary solo in the first place. It's, funnily enough, it's the first image you see when you go onto the news feed on the Dragon Ball Heroes website and scroll down. It accompanies a very large portrait of Super Saiyan 4 Broly alongside Goku and Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4. Right dead center in all of that, though, is some Japanese text, which I can't read, and a screenshot of legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly. It looks like it's on the menu screen. It's either on the menu screen of... I'm going to go ahead and assume it's on the menu screen, but it could be in-game, I don't know. Of legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly. Now, there's a very interesting part to this, and I think I'll just quickly go off topic to build my point so you understand what I'm saying. There has been non-stop speculation, rumors, theories as to why legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly might be a character in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, the upcoming Dragon Ball Xenoverse game, which is, of course, being released in the West. We will be getting English translation, English dub. Spans right back to like the first screenshot of Super Saiyan 4 Broly, a scan, a really like low quality scan. People like bouncing back and forth saying, "Is it Heroes? Is it Xenoverse?" No one knew at the time. Of course, it ended up being Heroes at the CG trailer. After that, however, due to the news that GT has been announced for Xenoverse, and it will feature GT sagas, there have been non-stop that it's sort of like it's revitalized these rumors once again, that he could be present in the game, because it seems like Dragon Ball Xenoverse is taking bits of inspiration here and there from Dragon Ball Heroes, because some of the character designs for the Arcosian race, you see the elite, and Arcosian I mean the Frieza race, of course, you see the elite Frieza race, you see Froze, which is the main hero, you see Sumari, which is one of the Namekian heroes, and the list goes on. They're ever present. The boos, some of the boos actually look quite similar to the ones from Dragon Ball Heroes. So with that knowledge, people have said, okay, they're taking hints from Heroes, because Bandai are heavily involved in Heroes anyway. So it wouldn't be a long shot if they took some of the other aspects of Heroes as well. And people are saying some of the what-if characters. People are crying out for Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, finally. People are going as far as to say maybe Baby Janemba might be playable over here, which would be fucking badass. But the big one is legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly, of course. And I've actually discovered on the website, and I might be looking at this completely the wrong way, a piece of very substantial evidence. Again, there is this one singular shot right as you start up the newsfeed, and it accompanies all of the portrait artwork of the characters of Super Saiyan 4 Broly. There is a single screenshot showing him on the menu screen, accompanied by a piece of blue Japanese text. But the really interesting part is that in this screenshot, legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly appears to have completely red glowing eyes and a purple electrical looking aura, a dark purple. Now, I don't know if any of you know, but Broly doesn't have that aura in the game, nor does he have completely pure glowing red eyes. He has a red outline around the underside of his eye, like an eyeshadow, if you will. But then so do all of the Super Saiyan 4s. His aura is completely red. I've seen it in the in-game, the gameplay of JM7, the leaked gameplay. So that is not his aura. I'm talking that the entire eyes are completely red. Now, where does that look familiar? And this is where it suddenly hit me. For those of you who have seen the Dragon Ball Xenoverse extended trailer, it will explain that the new villains, Mira and Toa, are going through, the Time Breakers they are referred to, are going throughout the Dragon Ball history, re-changing and shifting events in their favor, basically eliminating the Dragon Ball, the Z fighters from history. It showed a shot of Raditz dodging Piccolo's special beam cannon and it piercing Goku instead, Cell killing Gohan, etc., etc. So these villains are directly responsible for taking... It appears that they can take over the minds of the villains and make them essentially survive their inevitable deaths. Now, when they do so, for those of you who've seen Raditz in that trailer, when the main villainess, I believe her name is Toa, yes, when Toa takes control of one of the villains, the very distinguishing feature that changes on them is that they get a purple glowing aura, and their eyes go completely red, glowing red, no white in sight. For those of you who've seen Raditz transform into this in the Xenoverse Extended trailer, you'll know what I'm talking about. This, of course, and I think people can see where I'm going, bears a striking resemblance to what is being seen on the Dragon Ball Heroes website right now. There is a picture of legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly, with complete red eyes and a purple glowing aura. So my current speculation is, could it be that Mira and Toa have taken control of legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly? Is it something they're doing as a reference to the upcoming Xenoverse? Is there going to be an exclusive mission in JM7 where you fight the mind-controlled Broly, Super Saiyan 4? Perhaps alongside Mira and Toa? I don't know. Who the hell knows? Because I know that mind-controlled Bardock, Timebreaker Bardock, is also been confirmed. This could be... I could be looking at it completely the wrong way. It could just be a thing that they're doing to make Broly look more evil on the website, but the fact of the matter is that the eyes and the aura do look almost identical. I'm 99% sure that it is this to the time breaker effects of Toa when she takes over the mind of the villains. This could just be something exclusively for Heroes. That it could be something easily exclusively for Heroes, as a reference to Xenoverse, but it could also mean that perhaps, maybe, Legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly will be present in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, undergoing this same mind control shenanigans that is happening in Heroes. As we know, Heroes does have a habit of getting characters before they appear in other media. Super Saiyan Bardock is an example. Hachiyak was also in the game, I believe. Legendary Super Saiyan 3 Broly was in Dragon Battlers way before he was in Raging Blast. So it is a fact that things start off in the Japanese arcades and then they move on to the West. So it's very possible that this could be pointing towards Broly's, Legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly's inevitable appearance in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I don't know. It's purely a theory at this point, but that, to me, is the most substantial piece of evidence to that theory that I've seen so far. I actually wasn't even taking it seriously thus far until I saw that, and then it suddenly hit me and thought this actually is something that they could do, just as a thing. Because if there's one game that they could pull this off in, it is Dragon Ball Xenoverse, considering it is to do with the bending of time and space, events changing, things that never happened are happening. If they wanted to pull a Legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly out of their ass and put him over here in the West in a westernized game, this is where they could do it, because it wouldn't really affect anything. Plus, it would be pretty fucking incredible to hear Vic Mignogna saying some badass lines about how he's turned into a Legendary Super Saiyan 4 and he's about to rip some shit. So I would like that. But yes, Timebreaker Legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly. Mind-controlled, whatever you want to call it. It looks like he is present in Dragon Ball Heroes, in JM7, and that, to me, is just incredible. I just thought I had to make a commentary about it. It needed to be said, because I don't think anyone else has picked up on it so far, so I really wanted to get it out there, get people thinking. That's pretty much everything. That's all the news on JM7. I'm scrolling through the page, it's nothing, just exclusive cards, new rare cards, blah blah blah, load of Japanese text that I can't use anything translator-wise on. So, that's it for JM7. This looks to be the greatest Jakkuryu mission so far. I think it's just because it's Broly, let's be honest. It's the fan service of having Broly. He's a fan favorite. Bringing him back as a Super Saiyan 4, no matter how ridiculous it is, just seeing him in that form in a game where no relevance, it doesn't matter, there is no balancing, it's purely fan service, and I think that's what makes this mission stand out more than anything. It's currently my favorite just because I am a Broly fanboy. But this mystery of, the inclusion of perhaps Mira and Toa and the Time Breakers involved in this one singular screenshot really has me interested. And if someone could translate the Japanese text to find out what it says, I'm sure we'd all be a lot happier. But until then, it's purely my theory, and I just thought I'd let you guys know. So that's all from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Be sure, if you want to see more commentary videos, more news on Dragon Ball Heroes, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, anything Dragon Ball related, be sure to subscribe to me, Super Scourge 300, and my two friends, Super Shadow 2099 and Blue Inferno 95. Because, well, this commentary will probably be shown on Super Shadow's channel anyway, considering it is our main commentary channel. But be sure to subscribe for all the latest updates, and we'll be bringing you more Dragon Ball Heroes videos very soon as more information becomes available. So that's all from me, Super Scourge 300. Thank you very much for watching, and see you later.